Good morning, St Barnabas Youth Choir. I hope you're all well, and you will notice that I've said good morning because I'm posting this up today, which is Wednesday, because there's a service for Ascension Day tomorrow evening, on Thursday evening. So I'm putting these up today, so it's slightly more real time than our usual recordings. Next week, I'm hoping that we can have what's called a Zoom rehearsal. Now, some of you may have come across Zoom. It's a format on the computer whereby basically we can all be in the same kind of room together and see each other via our computers, and then we can have a much more interactive rehearsal, which I think will be really, really valuable. Hoping to do that at 6:30 next Thursday, but Mark will be emailing out information to all your parents. So let's make sure that we that we make that happen if we can. For now, let's start as we normally do, standing up, feet comfortably apart, arms by our sides, and in for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 2, 3, 4. Out for 4, 2, 3, 4. In for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 2, 3, 4. Out for 4, 2, 3, 4. In for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 2, 3, 4. Out for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 2, 3, 4. Out for 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. In for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 2, 3, 4. Out for 16, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. In for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 2, 3, 4. Out for 24, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, here we go, guys. Good, excellent, right, okay. La, 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 2, 3, and... pedal 3 and copycat pedal, copycat pedal. 1, 2, 3 and copycat pedal, copycat pedal, copycat pedal. good, good, good. Right, nice big sound. Filling your body, filling the space, projecting. Here we go. Okay, and another. And another. One more, drop the jaw, let the sound float out. Here we go. Okay. All right. Now listen. Last week we had a really, really long rehearsal. We had Gemma here to help us out. And we were looking at the Sanctus from this Messe Basse that we've got, this low mass. So this week I'm going to look at the Kyrie, which is the first movement. But I'm going to make slightly shorter work of it because, as I say, hopefully next week we'll be having a rehearsal together, which I think will really help, really help. And hopefully taking the time last week meant that you've really got a feel for how it sounds and how it works. So now me teaching you it myself, you should still be able to get that relative pitch correctly. I'd like you to turn to what's marked as page 4, please. This is the last page of the Kyrie. And basically I'm going to deviate slightly from what it says here. You will see on this second line down, on what we call second system, you've got the top line, you've got the second line, and you'll see where on the second line it says divisi. Well, we're going to basically follow just the lower line because the firsts are singing that top line as well. So, where it says eleison, so you've got a top line that says eleison first, and then you've got a bottom line with the sticks down, the lower line. That's what the seconds are going to take. So seconds are going to take this, and the reason I'm doing this is that you will still split at the very end. You'll see that there's 2 notes on the sticks down bit at the very, very end. So you don't actually sing in that first bar, you sing in the second bar because you're following the sticks down bit, which starts in that second bar. So it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 1. Eleison, Kyrie. No, it's not, sorry. You don't sing there. That's the whole point. Sorry. You don't sing any sticks up. I'll do that again, seconds. Have a listen. 1, 2, 3, one. Eleison. 1, 2. Eleison. And that's where it splits. So, I'm going to do front row first. You're obviously going to go to the lower line at the end. I'm going to do front row of the seconds first. Okay, ready? It's going to sound like this. Front row of the seconds. 1, 2, 3, 1. Eleison. 2. Eleison. Okay? Right, let's do that, please. Front row of the seconds with me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1. Eleison. 1, 2. Eleison. Okay, so now I'm going to do the back row of the seconds. And it's basically the same thing except for the last 2 notes. So, back row of the seconds. Have a listen. 1, 2, 3, 1. Eleison. 1, 2. Eleison. Okay, let's do that. Ready with me? Back row of seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 1. Eleison. 1, 2. Eleison. So, if I just play the very last eleison for the seconds, it sounds like this. Alright? Okay. Alright. So let's put the seconds together. So, same place, second bar of the second system on page 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2. Okay, so now I'm going to turn to the firsts on this side, all right? Now then, I'm going from what's called the upbeat into that second bar of the second system for you guys. So you'll see first, in your line, you've got eleison and then eleison. So I'm going to ignore that eleison at the beginning and I'm going to start from the eleison. So it's on beat 3. So it's going to sound like this first. Ready? 1, 2. Eleison. Kyrie eleison. Eleison. All right? Should we do that, please? Ready with me first. Ready? 1, 2. Eleison. Kyrie eleison. Now then, hopefully you've got that. So what I'm now going to do is I'm going to play both lines. So it'll be 1, 2 firsts and then 1 seconds. Have a listen. Sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 1. Right, so let's just do that and I'll be a bottom second first. I'll be a bottom second first, so front row of the seconds. Ready? Here we go first, you start it. 1, 2. LA's on. LA's on. LA's on. Okay, and now I'll be a back row second. Okay, same thing. Here we go first. Off you go. 1, 2. LA's on. LA's on. LA's on. And now I'll be a first. All right, here we go. 1, 2. LA. Sorry, I'll do this. I'll actually sing the first line this time. Sorry. Here we go again. 1, 2. LA's on. Kyrie is on. LA's on. All right. Okay. So, I'm going to work backwards. So, I'm now working with the firsts on page 3. I'm working with the firsts on page 3. And you can see where it is. This is the bottom system, the last system. It says F, which we now know means forte, which means loud. Okay, so it sounds like this. 1, 2. LA's on. LA's on. Greece. LA's on. LA's on. Kyrie is on. LA's on. Okay. All right. Now I'll just do that new bit again. Ready first? 1, 2. LA's on. LA's on. Greece. LA's on. And then it's the bit you already know. The only bit that you've got that's a bit cranky is that top of page 4. LA's on. Greece. LA's on. All right. So let's do this all together, please. LA. Here we go first with me. And I am rushing through it in a way. I'm not rushing through it, but I'm also remembering that you can always rewind things. Okay? So here we go. Ready? 1, 2. LA's on. LA's on. I'm now going to work with the seconds. And I'm now on the second system, where it says Christe eleison for the seconds. It sounds like this. Ready? 1, 2. Christe eleison. Christe eleison. And that's where the first take over. Right, I'll do that again, seconds. Ready? 1, 2. Christe eleison. Christe eleison. All right? Sing that with me, please. Seconds. Ready? 1, 2. Christe eleison. Christe eleison. Okay, so now I should be able to play to the end with everyone. Okay, so here we go, seconds. Christe. 1, 2. Okay, so do you see how I'm building it up from before? So, page 3, Kyrie for the first. Sounds like this. 1, 2, 3. Kyrie eleison, eleison. And that's where the seconds take over. Okay? Let's do that please first. Page 3, Kyrie. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Kyrie eleison, eleison. Yeah? All right. Okay. So now I go to page 2 with the seconds. Okay? Kyrie eleison. At the bottom of page 2, your Kyrie eleison, it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3. Kyrie eleison, eleison. I'll do that again because it's slightly cranky. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Kyrie eleison, eleison. All right. Right, sing it with me, please. Seconds. Bottom of page 2. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Kyrie eleison, eleison. All right. Okay. So I can now, do you know what, I'm going to teach the first bit and then I'm going to start putting it back together. So first, page 2, middle system, where it says dolce, sweetly. Okay? Sounds like this. 1, 2, 3. Eleison, eleison, Kyrie eleison. And then obviously the seconds take over. I'll do that again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Eleison, eleison, Kyrie eleison. Okay? Sing that with me, please, first. Ready? Dolce on page 2. 1, 2, 3. Eleison, eleison, Kyrie eleison. All right. So we're going to go from there. We're going to all go together. We're going to go from where it says dolce. And I'm going to sing with the firsts first of all and play the seconds line, and then I'll do the opposite. Okay? Here we go first at dolce. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Eleison, eleison, Kyrie eleison. Seconds. First and Kyrie eleison, eleison. Seconds. First. Eleison, eleison, Christ eleison, eleison, Kyrie Okay, and now I'll do the same, and I'll do I'll sing the seconds line. When I get to the split at the end, I'm going to sing the back row second line, okay? So remember, front row seconds, you've already been taught your line at the end there. Okay, same place, please. Dolce on page 2, ready? 1, 2, firsts. Seconds, Kyrie eleison, eleison. First. Seconds, Christ eleison, Christ eleison. First. so sorry, seconds. I forgot to sing straight away your eleison at the end there. So let's do that again, and I'll sing with the seconds again. Okay? And this time I will go to the front row seconds line at the end. Okay, Dolce, page 2. Here we go first. 1, 2, 3. Seconds. Kyrie eleison, eleison. First. Seconds. Christ eleison. Christ eleison. Firsts. Okay. So what am I going to do? I'm going to work backwards again. Okay? So, in fact, I'm not. I'm actually now going to go to page 1. I'm not going to work backwards now for this bit. I'm going to go to page 1. And I'm going to start with just the first line, and it sounds like this. This is the introduction. 1, 2, 3. Dolce. Okay? Does that make sense? I'll do it again. Ready first? Sounds like this. And so on. Okay? Alright, would you like to sing that with me please first? Here we go from the beginning. And now I'm going to do the same thing for the seconds. And seconds I'm going to go from the beginning so that you can hear how this comes together. Listen. So this is the first, which you just heard me teach then. I do it once more? Okay. That's not your line, sorry. That was the first. Right, I'll do that again. Sorry guys. This is the seconds. Let's sing that together, please, seconds. Here we go. 1. Okay, so you can see how that fits together. And in fact, first you were probably singing along with that because it's all in the organ part. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play this as much as possible so that you can hear how it fits together. I'm not going to try and sing individual lines at the moment. I'm just going to play it, and I want you to follow it through and try and fit everything together and see if it starts to make sense. Then I'll do the whole thing with the 2 lines. Okay, so have a listen. So, I'm going to be a first. I'm going to do the whole thing, and then it gives you a rehearsal file. Here we go first, from the beginning. 1, 2, and... for the seconds now. Seconds, I will again this time go to the upper notes at the very end. So front row, remember you've got different notes to what I'm going to sing on the last two notes. Everything else is the same. Okay, seconds, here we go. Ready? Sorry, I got myself in the muddle there. Lays on, or for the lower line, lays on. Okay, so that gives you a rehearsal file for both of those. Hopefully that makes sense to you. I'm going to finish by just playing the organ part, which doesn't always have your tune in it. But hopefully this will now all fit together. Have a listen, guys, and have a sing along once you've listened to it. Rewind it back, sing along. Use the rehearsal files. Hope that this is all making sense. Here we go. Okay. Now, I'm going to email Mark a recording of the Sanctus and the Kyrie eleison. And actually, you know, I'll send you the other two movements as well, so you can have a listen in advance. But hopefully the combination of all that, as long as that gets to you, will really help. Next week, 6:30, Thursday evening, live Zoom rehearsal. Details will be emailed out to your parents, and I really look forward to seeing you there. Until then, please do lots of work on this so that it's a productive rehearsal and a productive time next week, and we'll go from there. Guys, have a great week. Stay safe. See you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.